Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today we're going to be doing a VOD review of a 5-stat game that I got with the friends, the homies, the team, and we're going to be playing some Jungle Blastoise. Now, the only reason we're doing a VOD review of it, or a VOD review, we're talking over it, whatever, is because my mic set to default and then didn't record. So, but we're going to talk a little bit about like some of the things that I've been testing or wanting to try out a little bit, and yeah, we'll watch the game and we'll talk about our decision making with it. So hopefully this is informative and fun for you to watch. But we're going to be doing double band buddy barrier on the Blastoise, and we're going to be doing some Blastoise jungle. So the team comp is Blastoise, Snorlax, Venusaur, Lucario, Eldegoss. And the idea behind it is that I've been wanting to play double tank for a while. I've actually been wanting to try double tank for like a good while, and we've done it. We've put like tank in the top lane, and yeah, I don't know. All in all, I think I just I'm liking it a little bit more in the jungle. So the jungle role feels a little open right now. If you're trying different team comps, it's not too bad. Otherwise, you kind of just get like Cinderace and like maybe Greedent if people are playing Greedent. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see it. So early lanes, we got the 1-1-3 setup, and we're going to be in that jungle. And yeah, the muscle band helps a lot, brings some good damage to the table. And I'm not a fan of rapid spin at all, or you know, water spout or anything like that. So I'm still going surf and hydro pump. The build still brings a lot of damage and brings a lot of CC and control to the table. So even though I'm like the damage dealing tank out of this setup, and like that's the goal, I still bring some good CC to the table and good damage, so it's pretty solid. So pretty solid stuff. So we're rotating around, we're doing our normal jungle clear, but you know, with the 1-1-3 setup, we have these lane minions, these lane APOMs that get left behind. So you can see I kind of alter my clear a little bit to finish these lane APOMs, and I rotate like I'm heading to Crab, right? Like same thing, but I get the lane APOMs on my way there, and then they have a 2-2 lane setup. I'll be going in the top lane to help here in just a moment. So we'll watch how this all plays out. I'll talk a little bit about our strategy and how we played in real time. And yeah, so I know the Sylveon was in that bush. I have no idea if I hit her, so that's why I just dash out and I want to go help immediately, right? And Blastoise Lucario is really strong. He called that he had the E-Speed, so now we have lots of Bs and E-Speed damage and a nice Meteor Mash there, and we're just, you know, doing our thing. I almost get this turn in, which makes me sad, but it is what it is, and we kind of make a little misplay here. He stays a little too long, I think, and I mess up my snapback on my hydro pump there, and then he like stays in to like try to help me get out, and then we kind of like misplay that a little bit. So a little bit of a misplay on our part, but it's all good. We're gonna go back to farming. The Sylveon probably bases. I misplay by skull bashing the wall there. The Sylveon probably bases here pretty soon. I don't think she mirror farms me. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm dumb. So the Sylveon farms me, but I get past her using my Skull Bash, and then I get the elimination, so that's good. I want to get as many points. That's the big thing about the Rotom strategy. You want to really have a lot of points when you're doing it. And I'm going to go ahead and base instead of doing more mid-crab, because I'm looking at the clock, and I know that I kind of need to move up, like speed up a little bit. So I'm just going to go straight for my jungle farm, which is going to be, you know, big experience and then jungle buff. So 7:48 on the clock. If you look at the bottom lane, my teammates just finished that last crab that they got up, and they're basing to head top lane. So this is like the timing of the Rotom strategy that we do. So I'm a little behind schedule. Everybody else is a little on schedule. I mean, it's really not too bad if I'm a little like behind, I suppose, but they're all going to be in the top lane, and we're going to be looking to get rid of this this top lane goal if we can. So we're up here now. 720 Bs are about to spawn. I have enough points to just break it myself, so we're stepping forward so they can speed it up. But yeah, we break that goal, and we're going to take out this Greedent, and we are going to, yeah, go for the Rotom. Now, I space ahead because of Covet. He might have been able to run ahead of me. And I also space ahead a little bit because if we break that goal early, there's like the Aldinos and the Crabs and things that you could potentially reach for and get some farm, and then I peel back and help with this. So we're going to go ahead and kill this very quickly. You got Lucia's always zoning. He's playing that tank role zoning and then goes for the secure. We grab that. Coco's already playing up. They get the Dreadnought, so now we can expect that they might be looking to base and jump in, or they'll go and push the bottom tier 1 goal. We got a couple people here, it looks like, and we should be able to just dive this. I mean, nice and simple numbers advantage. I get my Unite move. Coco has his Unite move. We break this, no biggie. And now we're going to kind of rip through the jungle. Sometimes we'll either just completely back up here, or we'll like push through the jungle. This, they actually got a little committal, so I said, you know what, I'm just going to go in and ult, and we'll turn this into a fight. And so I position a little bit for it. We get that kill, we find this elimination, and yeah, we're good. So we have top lane completely destroyed, you know, 4 minutes into the game, And that's really the kind of the strategy that we're going for. Now, we overstay, I think, a little bit here. We probably really should have just ran, but we still wanted to get the jungle farm. So a little bit of greed, not the best thing in the world to do. But I'm looking at the clock, 5:55. So we have 550Bs are coming up soon. So I can see that aggressive position on the 550Bs. So I'm just doing a little circle and going back for them. Whereas the bot lane should be fine to just like contest or fight over Bs potentially. This could have been a bad decision. I don't really know. Bot lane is fine. The thing is like if they do get bot lane, it doesn't really matter. Like we don't care about that tier 1 tower at all. So I'm just farming. I know there's a Venusaur behind me that scored and is probably farming. Yeah, you can see it now on the map. Hey, I'm just getting free farm right now. So we're strong. We have a point lead. We're probably an experience lead because we've been winning our fights and winning our pushes. And yeah, 29 seconds. The timer has shown for the Rotom. We're going to be looking to posture for that Rotom. So we should get an Elim here. I'm sad that this Surf doesn't connect with them. I thought that maybe I lost vision them for a second, but yeah, it doesn't connect with them. We want to space out because the Machamp ult, and unfortunately Gavin can't really stay alive against that, but it is what it is. And this is just going to turn into a fight here. So I try to Surf, but Covet is Covet, and so I probably shouldn't even have done that at all. But I do back up a little bit here, and we can just kind of like stay healthy, and then now we can go in for a potential fight, or here soon we can go in for a fight. Teammates are on their way up, so now we have numbers. We should have numbers most likely. You see me spinning for some extra heals. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is a fight right here, so definitely a decent fight to take here. All right, so I shove it back with Surf. We actually lose this one, but the reality is that with this strategy, we don't actually care if we lose this one. We really just need this. Like, it would be nice to get it, don't get me wrong, because that'd buy us time and more time to farm and free farm. But we really just need the Rotom to die so that it'll respawn. So it should respawn somewhere, you know, 220, 225, something like that. So it's unfortunate that we don't get it, but a lot of the time when we're up here in this situation, we just do it. Lucario or Coco is going to go stop that bottom turn in, and now we're just in farming mode, right? Like it's just time to farm, time to keep the levels going. If you look up at the top left, like where our player portraits are, you can see that we don't have any Unite moves, so we need to be farming for Unite moves is really the big goal. So this period of time right here between that second Rotom and the third Rotom is getting as many points as we can, so that way we have points for a push to turn in, and then getting our Unite moves back, which is just correlated to farming as well, so not bad. All right, so people on the map, making sure I'm covering goals. That's kind of why I stepped up here. I'm up here with Gavin, and we're just chilling. I think we wanted to, so I remember saying that I wanted to look for the bees, but we have the full lane push, so the bees are going to spawn all the way on their side, which is a little annoying. There's like no way we're getting that, but we're just kind of hanging out and zoning our goals and just, you know, watching what we're doing. Because bees should be spawning in about 15 seconds. So you can actually see I'm posturing for them. Like I think they're spawning here, but I forget that they're going to spawn way back there. So at this point, we'll say we're getting vision, right? So realistically, we probably should have stopped that turn in, and that's where we should have been. But they break it. It's not that big a deal. It's like a 60-point turn in, which is, I mean, that's a lot. Don't get me wrong. The 60-point turn in, we definitely could have defended against that if my awareness and my understanding of the game was a little bit better there. But we got to pick onto the Sylveon. There's 30 seconds before Zapdos spawns, which means we need to get this. So we do need to do this. So we're going to focus on doing this. I shouldn't have shoved him out of that. And we got to watch out for this Greedent ult because that is dangerous. So this is an important one to get. So we do get that, so that's good. And now we have a pick, and we can just look to push, potentially. Points on the ground. We push with the Rotom. Coco should be able to keep up with us, or he's going to go stop the Greedent, so that's a good like trade out of, you know, player for player. I'm pretty low, but it's all good. We're going to run on this inside lane, or at least hug the wall, so that way we don't get landed on, because that's free CC for them. And now it's time to pop Unite moves and time to do important things. So I surf some of them away. I'm getting in position for ult. I get the Unite move knock up onto the Machamp. The Rotom sets in, so now we score. So now the full win condition has been set into place. Essentially, we just want to score, get as many points in as we can, and then even with the Zapdos potentially, excuse me, even with the Zapdos potentially getting flipped, we will be able to contest this and go for it. So we get the kill on the Greedent. I shove them back. I hold for a second. I shove back. I'm buying my teammates more time. And then right as she's about to come in, she gets taken down, and then we get the Zapdos. So that's the game right there. That's how we play it. That is, you know, one of the strategies that is in the game, I suppose you could say. And been looking at it, like I said, looking at the game with a double tank kind of perspective, and I'm interested. I'm interested to see if it's something I'm going to keep doing, as opposed to just like picking like Cinderace or, you know, Talonflame or something like that. Might be trying out some more double tank kind of ideas, or Mr. Mime or Wiggly or something like that. So who knows? Who knows what we'll find? But in any case, would love to hear your thoughts. This one's, like I said, is a pretty much all but confirmed. You can see, like, me and I blame LeBron. He's actually in our Discord. This is a Smurf account, he said. So we're just messing around until the end of the game. So there you have it. A nice win. And we'll look at the scoreboard really quickly, unless I stop the recording, which I might, because I do that sometimes. All right, so the recording's over. Friends, thank you so much for watching the video. I definitely do appreciate it. As always, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.